All right, welcome back to Lower Class Podcast. This is Pony.
This is Ziggy.
And we have a guest. Who's the guest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this? Finally, we do have a female who is a guest, which is perfect. We do need a female perspective, right, Michael?
Opinion, yeah.
We've been wanting a female perspective, just to let you know.
You guys suck.
For a long
Dude,
time.
so long we've been waiting for a perspective because...
Yeah, we've been doing it for over a year, and we never got any females to come on here. Like, we were supposed to have, what's her name?
Cynthia.
Yeah, we're supposed to Cynthia, but I guess her work schedule was kind of...
Yeah, it's kind of erratic.
So we couldn't do that, so...
We finally have female perspective. Amazing. But what we were talking about last time, that we wanted a female perspective on things.
I don't remember.
You don't remember shit?
No.
No, wait. It's about you dating, right?
Oh, God.
No, yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Okay, yeah, it was.
Okay. No,
majority,
don't think it...
Fuck you, man.
Go.
Majority of the podcast was about that. You kept fucking pushing it.
I had to do.
Like, okay, we'll talk about it, you know?
No, but it's good. It's because at least a female perspective gives both males a different perspective, right?
Yeah, it's almost as if I fucking tried everything, you know? I tried fucking, like, meeting people and
Correct.
You know.
Oh, because you were doing the whole online dating thing, right?
Well, I was doing online dating, and then on top of that, I was also meeting people outside of, you know, my house.
And we were trying to figure out what was the problem that, how come he couldn't date? Well, you get me? Mm-hmm. So he tried everything. When you started going to bar, right? Started asking girls.
Well, you know, meeting girls at bars is not my thing because I used to work at a bar.
Correct. Yeah, right.
I was a bouncer at a bar before, and meeting girls at a bar is just like, you're like
meeting prostitutes on the street.
Well, no, you're like a fucking mistake to them. Like, I consider myself the mistake because the following morning they'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that, but I was really drunk last night and I don't know what I was doing. But can we remain friends?" I'm like, "No, fuck off, leave me alone. I don't want to fucking talk to you."
I think a lot of people though see dating as just a way to spend time. You know what I mean? Like waste time, I guess.
I don't know. I fucked up. No, keep going.
I lost my train of thought already.
No, but you think dating? What?
Yeah, a lot of people like, especially girls my age, they just see dating as a way to spend time, like just to meet somebody and to waste time, I guess, for a bit. They don't see it as or take it as anything serious or really want to get to know people.
Yeah, because the way online dating works is a lot of them just wants like friends with benefits. They don't want anything that's too serious. They're not looking for like their fucking lifetime partner on those fucking things. I've had like OkCupid, and then I had Adult Friend Finder. Adult Friend Finder is mostly for fucking hookers. After the message,
it sounds like one though.
Yeah.
Adult Friend Finder.
And Adult Friend Finder, they've been around since the 90s. So they're one of the first dating websites, and they fucking notorious for fucking hookers because all the messages I got from fucking all these girls, like they would direct me, okay, give me your email. I give them the email, blah blah. I gave them, of course, it was a dummy email, not my real one, and then they would send me another link to go to another website where I have to pay again. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I think what it is the true question is like, what is the problem? What is the problem? Because, like, remember like last week you told me that you were gonna meet this girl down in I don't know where, La Jolla?
What?
You were gonna meet some girl like on Saturday or some shit like that, right? Like in La Jolla, Point Loma. I don't know where the fuck you were gonna meet this girl. And then you guys, we'll meet on Saturday. She was like a model for.
Oh yeah, turns out she was the same as the others. She wanted me to go to a website to confirm my identity.
Oh, okay. So it was a
rapist or a fucking murderer or some shit like that. And I was like, I'll pass. No thanks.
Okay, gotcha. But what are you looking for as a perspective, in your perspective?
Honestly, right now, like I don't want. Well, maybe something maybe eventually would be serious, but I'm looking for something real and something where a girl will fuck me over, like extremely honest, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got that many fucking, you know, my.
No, that's perfect, guys. Like, what were you gonna say?
Like, honesty is a big thing with me.
Honesty
if I can trust the girl, talking to her, whatever, you know,
yeah,
then that's fine, you know. But if I can't trust her, then it's like not about it.
That whole ain't go.
Because I had a lot of ex-girlfriends back in high school where where one of them was telling her dad that I got her pregnant, and we never fucked at all. And I had to find out from a friend. She didn't tell me directly, and her dad wanted to kill me, like literally kill me, because this guy was a fucking redneck. And until this day, until this day, the guy fucking hates me.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But in your perspective, what do you? You were gonna say something like I saw.
Then, if you're looking for an actual relationship, you can't look for quick fixes. It just comes in time and getting to know somebody. You know what I mean? That's really just what it comes down to.
Yeah, I'm down to get to know any fun girl I meet. You know, like I'm all about that.
Not any girl.
Not any girl, but.
You kind of got to get to know any girl though, if you really think about it.
Okay,
yeah.
Right?
Like for
Because
me,
everyone has their good and everyone has their bad.
Yeah, like
to really know somebody.
I'm a pretty good judge of character when it comes to meeting women. You know, like right off the bat, if I talk to them for like good 2-3 hours out of the night, I'll know if that was the right girl. But if I knew that she was a fucking cunt, blunt
I
about
think,
it.
but everyone always shows off their good first. Like I hate everybody.
Not the ones I
Stranger
hate.
danger.
Hey, coming from me, I fucking hate people. I have few friends, like he's one of my good friends.
I'm the
I have
same
another
way.
good friend.
And I feel like I'm the best judge of character because you kind of gonna be like, oh, hey. But I mean, like, everyone always shows off their good, and that's what you gotta
What do you mean
watch
the good?
out
Like,
for.
like the good?
Nobody's gonna want to show off their bad, especially not knowing
Oh,
somebody.
I see what you mean. So they play a role.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah, but
to a certain extent.
I do.
know?
I understand what you're talking about. I know where you're coming from. Like, cause I understand.
So the first time you hear about somebody's like kind of bad, you're kind of like, what the fuck is up with this person?
Right. You just like you get that little fancy like, oh hey, I'm cool and shit,
Yeah.
you know. And a year later, it's like you're a fucking monster, like son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Type of thing. You know, I see what you mean, and that's exactly, you know, I understand that too because I learned the hard and easy way not to be that person. I hate acting. Anyone who meets me,
You know, a lot of the women I meet, they all fucking put on the act.
and that's what I'm saying. That's what she's trying to say.
They pretend to be a fucking person they're not. And then when I finally get to know them, it's like...
Yeah, and then when she's trying to...
I wasted like fucking almost 3 weeks on you, and you turned out to be fucking fake as fuck.
And then what she's trying to say is that you need to find a girl who's real. Someone who is not acting.
But
Okay,
that's,
look.
it
It's
kind
hard.
of, yeah, because you
That's
do waste
difficult.
your time.
That's like finding a fucking needle in the ocean.
It is kind of... see, but you gotta understand too.
Can you find a fucking needle in the ocean?
It depends in characteristic. You gotta understand, like, if the person's coming out too good and not coming out weird, if the girl is weird, then you understand that that's them. But they come out too perfect, that means you're acting. Think about it. Like anybody can act.
I'm pretty
right?
sure you threw up in your mouth.
I've done it. I've done it a couple
But
times. That wasn't one of the times, no.
But you get what I'm saying, right? If a girl is acting weird and you find it strange for a girl to act the way they're acting, then probably that's them. That's
Well,
them
then at the
being
same
them.
time, it's hard to tell if they are faking
Yeah,
it. Until
that's why
like
you
the-
kind of just really have to get to know people.
And,
And it is a waste of time, especially when you're like, fuck. What happens if you actually find a chick who's real, who's cool, who's like down to earth, and then she don't like you?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's not
yes.
your problem. That's
No,
hers though.
no.
And then it's the same problem.
Mhm.
You're kind of fucking that in.
Yeah.
But that's kind of weird. Why would you go out with a person that if they don't like you?
You
Just for the
can't.
fuck, I guess.
No.
I guess just for the fuck. Dude, technically,
But
sure.
then we're talking about like
Relationship?
long term.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because you can fuck anybody.
I mean, I haven't dated
Can forget.
in about
Anything.
shit since high school, probably like 2004, 2005. But I've had little flings here and there, but nothing too serious. Mostly physical.
But why is that?
attraction.
Like, what's the problem that like you just like, oh, I don't like you anymore. Fuck you. Like, get off my bed.
Well,
Go
there
home.
was no real attraction to that. A lot of times I was just.
Question.
It was a physical.
Was
attraction.
this after fucking, or is this before fucking?
Have
No,
you,
that's an honest question.
have you
No-
ever been abstinent?
There you go.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
And
like the person. It's an honest question, dude. It's a question that anybody
Yes,
should ask.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
but
yeah.
no, don't feel weird about this.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm very open when it comes to my fucking sexuality. I don't give a shit.
gotta relax. No,
I know, don't yell at us.
don't stop. No,
No, this guy. This guy knows how to push my fucking buttons.
No,
I push everybody's buttons. I'm so annoying, but I don't care.
but you know what's fantastic about this right now is you have a good perspective of everything. So because you are
of life, because I'm a woman.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, high five. It's true because we need that. Okay, but in reality, that's I kind of take both sides' perspective.
Of course.
Because in honesty, it's you get to know the person, but without having sex, you just go, hey.
Well, yeah.
You're drunk.
That's what I fucking go for. I don't fuck right away, man. It's like I have to fucking talk to the person first.
But you physically like a person. You said it right now.
No. I said before.
Okay.
Physical
Gotcha.
attraction.
Okay, just making sure. Hold on.
Because you have to have some form, no matter what, of physical attraction, I guess, to be attracted to somebody visually, you know?
True.
Kind of how.
Yeah, like I've said before in a previous podcast, I said that intelligence is the big thing for me. Like, intelligence is up here, and fucking attraction's probably like somewhere between the middle and the below, you know?
So you prefer brains over body?
Yeah, well, to a certain extent, you know? To a certain extent.
You caught on quick.
Okay, remember I said intelligence has to be a 9 or 10?
True.
Or an 8 or something.
I understand that, yeah.
And then like looks would have to be between like a 5 and 7. That's fine, you know.
Yeah, because we kind of fucked up. Like waking up one day is like, were you watching Looney Tunes? No, actually, that's pretty cool. But watching like fucking Disney Channel or some shit like that, like the little kids channel, like Blue's Clues. And it's like, oh, what are you doing? It's like, I'm watching Blue's Clues. I found the fucking clue. That, I can understand it.
Actually, the dude that does Blue's Clues, he's actually in a band that's kind of similar to.
He's a metalhead, no?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going back to. Yeah,
Blue's Clues?
Blue's Clues? You remember Blue's Clues?
Not
I remember Blue's Clues.
I think it might be not the new, because they replaced the.
They did,
the
yeah.
host.
But he was in
the
the
one
metal band.
before him. The one before him, yeah.
So the original host from Blue's Clues was in a metal band. That's why he left Blue's Clues, and then they added some other dude.
It's similar to a band called. Well, it's like Tool, pretty much.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're getting off the subject, but.
Can I have beer?
Yeah, of course. But understandable. We don't want all an idiot. We don't want a person who's filled with. Is it twist off?
No, it's not twist off.
No, but no, it's understandable. I guess I don't want to say in our age.
Well, of course you want a fucking moron. You're dating.
Of course not. I mean, you don't want a person who goes around like saying some stupid shit, saying like, apples are made out of shit. I don't know, dude. I'm just making up.
Or stupid shit like, oh, the fucking moon and the sun are the same fucking. Or the moon and the sun is the same fucking.
It's made out of cheese, right?
Yeah.
Like type of shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want a girl who's like, hey, you know the moon's made out of cheese. It's like, do you know you're retarded?
Or somebody that wishes upon a star and thinks it's a fucking star that will actually grant your fucking wish when it's really a planet fucking dying.
Oh yeah, if you want to go in that perspective, of course. Yeah, no, I understand. You want somebody who kind of like Einstein, but not that far.
Well, not even Einstein. Come on, man, that's too smart.
I'm saying not that far. I just mentioned there's a limit to it. You don't want someone who's like, oh, I don't know. I really can't make up any story.
Okay, let's put it in perspective here. Okay, my IQ is like over 100.
How do you know that?
Because I fucking know.
How do you know that?
Okay, it's a fact of the day today. Fun fact of the day. Go ahead. And continue.
Okay. I kind of agree with her. Go for it.
Okay, when I was high school, I was a fucking nerd, man.
We're so nerds.
I was doing my homework, whatever.
We are.
I was the person they would always copy their fucking work off of. So I'm like, okay, go ahead. And this one time, this girl, she fucking took my essay that I fucking wrote. That took me a long time to write. She put her fucking name on the top of the
Did you punch her?
I was like,
is this a confession right now?
I
punched that bitch.
I was like, you fucking bitch. What the fuck are you doing?
Wait. You gotta give her props. She fucking seduced you to giving her a fucking essay.
She did not. She did it without me knowing.
Oh, okay. Well, how do you...
Seduced me. What the fuck?
I don't know, dude.
He wishes. Sorry.
Oh.
This little scoundrel.
But a lot of the girls I would help.
She should have.
A lot of the girls I did help it when I was in high school, like with their essays or fucking math problems. They would always pretend like, like they put their hand right here, you know, and it's like, fuck you. I'm not helping you on your fucking own.
Okay, so that actually happened. Well, I mean, you gotta give them props. That is kind of smart. That isn't a smart in an area where...
They use what they got?
I guess in an ignorant perspective,
No, I'm playing with it.
Oh, I was like, wait, you already have a beer. Never mind.
This is done. I just jacked it off. Not on purpose.
Yes. But,
sorry.
No.
There you go.
I understand. I see what you mean. I got you. Don't trip. Potato chip.
But I think everyone, like, there's gotta be. Do you feel that, like, the reason you don't have a girlfriend is because you have a problem?
No, not at all.
Yeah, because the way Pony says, what's a problem, you know?
No.
So let's address the problem. But
No,
it's actually addressing
look,
if you actually have a problem.
A dilemma.
Everybody has fucking problems. Everyone.
In a sense. And I guess in the problem, we're in a first view perspective, when like you don't find the right person, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, for me, especially,
your
I'm very
situation.
particular on what type of woman I want.
Of
want.
course, but then
And plus, it's like finding that fucking type is fucking impossible.
But you gotta also think about, you have a problem that you can't find somebody, but then someone else can have a problem wanting to fuck. You get me? No. Like,
Okay.
literally, just think about it. Don't. You think about it at your side, but think about the other person's side. It's like, oh, I want to get a girlfriend. That's you.
Right.
And then think about the other person. I want to fuck. That's her. Or
See, that's not what I'm about.
So he's not, it's not, it's not
it's not your fault.
necessarily, yeah, it's not necessarily,
Your-
no, it's not like everybody you meet, it's like, oh, let's just fuck.
Yeah.
Unless that's really your world, then congratulations.
I've done that in the fucking past, and I'm not about that anymore.
Oh, of course. Okay, now you just want to, like, a really steady, like, kind of like a job. You want a steady job.
Well,
That sounds kind of
course,
perverted,
yeah,
but
exactly,
Steady
yeah.
job. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
want-
want relationship's a steady
Yeah,
job.
yeah,
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Right,
Yeah.
Very good.
so you want a steady relationship where you
Uh-huh.
like, you go, hey, you want to do something? Let's go eat some pizza, whatever, right? Type of thing.
Yeah,
Let's get
something
fucked
like
up
that.
and then do our thing, right?
Well, Pony,
I-
you're in a long relationship.
I am in the wrong.
So, don't you think it has to do with actually having, you have to have like a best friend. It's more than just any other type of relationship, because you have to stand that person.
Yeah,
They're good
yeah.
and they're bad.
True.
I agree.
You have a point there. And that perspective is kind of different at the same time. I've been in a relationship for 6 years.
Yeah.
6 to 5 years.
Has it really been 6 years, right?
Yes, it has.
Are you crying? Is that a tear? I'm just kidding.
Jeez, man, my longest relationship,
Look, but
6 months.
6. But see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You never been into a long relationship where like you're in this situation. It's a hit and miss type of situation. I mean, you always have to find the right person that you want. You always have to find the right person. You need to find that person that you like everything in that person, but at the same time, at least 25% of it you hate it. It's
Yeah, because you have to make it work. I mean, I've only been in long relationships, and my problem right now is that I hate everybody. Totally.
guys.
And everybody.
I'm sorry. We're on the same boat. I fucking hate people. I really do.
But I love them
really
all at the
fucking
same
do.
time. I just don't want them around me. I'm a very compassionate person.
Yeah,
Just don't be
okay.
around me.
For example, there's this girl that one of our friends is dating, and she was like, "Hey man, why doesn't Ziggy like me?" And he was telling her, "Oh, well, he fucking doesn't like people. Don't take it personally, you know. He's like that with everybody. Like even if I meet new people, I'm like, I'll fake it. I'll pretend to like them, have conversations with them." Yeah, and
This is the most I've ever heard you
I
talk
do- no,
in my
no,
whole
what?
life. But
Well,
I've only known
I
you for...
bet. I fucking bet. I bet. Yeah.
No,
What?
you should probably talk to her about what we were just talking about a while ago, about the Philippine thing. The Philippine.
Oh, man, we're not bringing that up.
No, that's perfect, dude.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
no,
bring that
never
up.
mind. Okay, so
Okay.
sorry.
It's-
Okay.
Rewind. Okay,
You're good. You're
she
good.
was
You're-
saying
Okay.
that you hate everybody.
Yeah, so he was telling her like, yeah, he hates everybody. Don't fucking take it too personally, you know. And he.
Keep going.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what I said.
Yeah, so he was telling her like, yeah, he hates everybody. Don't take it personally. Don't take it to the heart that he doesn't have to like you, whatever. And she fucking was so fucking pissed that I didn't like her. And I was like,
Well, that's just kind of how it is too. Because I know with me, I've been in long-term relationships, and I feel like the relationships I was in, it's because I had to work for it.
mm-hmm.
Like most of the time, is because like people's friends play a lot into their own lives and relationships, and although I get along with everybody, you're not my friend. You know what I mean? And I'm being honest, I'm being real with myself. I don't know you and I don't trust you, and that's just where your line ends.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
And a lot of people do want to push their way more into that.
I can see how they would misinterpret that as a new friend, you know?
Right.
Like I said, when I meet new people, I do tend to put on an act and pretend that I like talking to people. Like even now, you guys don't even know. Like maybe I'll put an act right now. Maybe this is not how I really am.
But same problem that you're having with other people is the same thing you're doing.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
Well, see, I only do that when people I don't like. Like, okay, for example, I could fucking hate some guy, and fucking talk to them, have a full conversation for however long I'm talking to you.
Yeah, of course.
And I could tell my buddy, my close friends, hey, I fucking hate you. But you guys were talking for so long. It's like, well, it's easy to fake it.
But do you do you do the same thing with girls?
No.
Are you sure though? Because with me, it's the same problem. Like, I hate everybody. And for some reason, but I can, talk to people because I may enjoy, your time and your company there at the moment. Like, oh, hey, cool. But that's being just social and open.
It's something you don't want to build upon.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't really know you. But for some people, that builds a relationship on their end. And they're like, oh, but Yesenia is so nice and she's so caring and she's so blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, what? Do you have plugs? What? Do you have tattoos? What? You curse? You know, what? You on a farm? I don't even know you anymore. And I'm just like, what?
She's at home going, fuck you.
When did we ever talk and have a deep conversation where you actually know me? And to me, that's my perception with most people. Like, I know you, nice to meet you, yeah, but everything's very superficial and not it's very surface. So when somebody wants to say, oh, most guys automatically will be like, oh, I like that chick, she's cool, blah blah blah.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm like, dude, fuck you, you don't know me. And I get super defensive, and I'm like, and then I don't want to talk to you no more.
Even with you, we've known each other since high school, but we never really had a full-on conversation we're having right now.
Right.
This is probably our only first conversation in over 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not everything, you know.
True. Like I was talking a little while ago. I'm an honest person. I don't act. Yeah. I literally say this to everyone.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I only do that to people
when you hate. Yeah, I still don't do that.
I'm a very honest person.
I can't do that. I can't. I have to be myself because I learned. I mean, obviously, you guys know where I come from. I come from
Okay.
Hold on. I come from being fat, right? Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so in perspective, you gotta understand you're self-conscious when you're fat, so you have to put in an act or get drunk every day. Either or. Mm-hmm. I remember coming out of high school going, why the fuck am I putting on an act? There's no reason for me to put on an act. So I am. Some people say I'm weird, which I fucking embrace. I love being weird.
Oh, you gotta embrace the weird.
Because yeah, exactly, and that's what I do with anybody. I don't care if I hate you. I don't even talk to you if I hate you. I was like, I'm not gonna talk to you. I don't give a shit.
It's not so much that
because it's too much work.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not so much I want to fake it. It's a defense mechanism. It just automatically comes out. I'll be buddy.
But it's the same thing with I guess me and Pony are the same. If I don't like you, it's the same defense mechanism. I won't talk to you, but it's also to kind of protect myself. I can't deal with that kind of stress.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put myself in that situation. And some people might like you even though you hate them.
Yeah.
So it also comes off the same way.
Yeah, I get that, yeah.
You rub off. It's like a turtle.
I mean, there'll be a couple of times when I meet some dude, try talking to me, I'm like, you know what, man?
I'd rather be fake a little bit if I could, but I can't.
And I'll fucking smoke a cigarette. Fuck off. Get out of my face.
I'm like, dude, I literally, if I hate somebody, I don't talk to them.
Yeah.
I completely ignore them. I don't even know you.
Yeah, too much stress to deal with.
Yeah, especially working at when I was working at Bar Pink, I would do a lot of fucking assholes.
You worked at Bar Pink?
Yeah.
What the heck? I've never seen you my whole life.
I was working there from January to September of last year.
Okay.
And I was working the door one time, and there's all these assholes come in. They're like, "Hey man, I got this fucking paper from DMV, but I'm not gonna do my actual ID until maybe a month from now. Could I still come in?" I'm like, "No, you can't. You can't, not with that. It doesn't work that way." We got rules.
I see what you mean. Like you're describing your job. You're describing like me. I work in a customer service. I have to pretend to like the other person.
We both worked in customer service.
Yeah, of course, but you have to pretend. But we're talking about like in real life, like with a girl or a guy, either or.
A situation.
You have to like.
Don't get me wrong. I met a lot of ladies at bar ping.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of them are just too wasted to do anything. It's like, oh, they'll be all over me. Like I'll be at the door just sitting there. If it's just me, because it's just one like security guard during the week. So it was a Wednesday night. I was sitting at the door and some fucking girl. She was like in the Navy or some shit, and she was all over me. And then my coworker, he's a bartender. He came out. So they just start wrapping it up. And I'm like, as soon as that happened, I pushed her off. Because she was fucking wasted.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, a drunk person is different from like a.
Well, yeah, but there's a couple of times where there was like sober ones that come in like, oh, you're pretty cute. I don't know.
Yeah. But
thanks, Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is more like, since you're describing more of your job, you're doing your job out of your work. In other words, you're probably.
I never mix pleasure with work.
Yeah.
At all.
But you're taking the whole characteristic of doing that.
Yeah.
And in other words, you're pretending to be someone else when you're not. You know what I mean? It's like you're pretending it's like, oh, well, I'm the quiet, awkward guy, and then you're trying to be this.
I am still a quiet, awkward guy.
Kind of. You're talking too much right now. But that's perfectly fine. No, but I mean, don't take it in a bad way.
I'm not. I'm just
okay.
Just like, okay, I get it.
Okay. Well, you do in reality, like, you have a good day. No. No.
Good day, Tuesday.
No, in reality, what I'm trying to say is, right? You in general, you yourself do talk. You like to talk.
You know.
Yeah, of course, and that's what I'm saying. Like, what you need to do is to break that barrier of to talk to a girl. If a girl walks away, then you know she wasn't true. That's in reality. Yeah. Unless you hate rejection, then that's different.
I could care less about rejection.
Okay, exactly. The same thing with me. I don't care about rejection. I laugh because I find it funny.
That's the only thing you can do. Yeah, for me at least.
I find it funny because it's like I find it like a sitcom. That's why. Like
it saves you time, no?
What?
I said I would think rejection is good because then it saves you time.
Exactly, and then you get used to it. And you say, "Oh, I'm rejected. Okay, this is funny."
It's like the same thing, like because I'm weird too. When you start having a conversation with somebody and they obviously didn't give a fuck, and then they kind of walk away, and you're just like, "Oh, okay, fine, fuck, man." Exactly. Now I'm stuck saying those different.
Even
but it's really funny.
Yeah. Even at work, I act weird. I literally am weird just in general. I don't care. I stopped caring a long time ago. Yes, because like anybody else, I've been fucked over. So I stopped caring.
Oh, so have I.
Exactly, like I said, like anybody else, I've been fucked over.
Yeah.
So what I do at work, I poke at people's butt in, just because that's just me, and I make them angry, and I start laughing, and I'm like, I'm just kidding. I poke at your butt in just to see how far I can take you, and now we're friends. Hello. It's like a dog, like me trying to pet a dog, and it bites me. It's like, okay, I know I shouldn't pet you. So we're gonna go another around, something else to see if I can pay you, type of thing.
Yeah.
So I use that at work. I made many people angry, and none of them, from what I've noticed, never ever have taken it in a negative way because I kind of use race.
They kind of, you know what though, they accept it as just being you. Because I did the same thing. Like people are like, I'm gonna let you know right away. Hey, guess what? I'm annoying.
There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit racist, and I'm a little bit obnoxious, and I'm a a little bit annoying.
That's exactly.
So let's see how we're gonna make this work.
Okay,
See, but
see, I don't. I'm the minority of like any race, like even my own race, like for example, black people,
which is funny,
or white people. Yeah. Like for most of my life, I've always been so prejudiced against black people because the minority is always typical. Fucking, on welfare, fucking smokes Newports and shit like that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I have black friends,
Dude.
My cousins are black.
I work at a hotel where there's a white dudes, and black dudes and chicks, and Mexicans. I literally tell them all the time, and I'm not even lying. I go, I find racism funny. I straight up say that. I find racism really, really fucking funny, and they know what's up. I even asked a white dude, do you like mayo? And they go, yes. It's like, oh, of course, typical white person.
Okay,
I've gone that far,
yeah,
dude.
for me, I like mayo just a little bit.
Because you're half white.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little fucking like maybe a little.
It makes sense.
Like a little drop. That's it.
No, I understand that, but I say it just to I say it because it's funny.
Oh, man, but they love fucking mayo, man. Like my dad, he's not white as fuck, but he's Filipino. I seen him in the kitchen getting a fucking scoop of mayo.
No, don't tell me. Just
eating
stop.
it, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me,
dude?
That's disgusting.
I completely understand because I find racism funny. I don't find it as hate. I find it as a comedy relief type of thing.
Oh no! If you find it offensive,
you know
you're
what
just
though?
too uptight.
Yeah, I think I find flaws in people as characteristics that I tend to like. So I think when you have that kind of mentality and attitude, things like that tend to be funny. Yeah. Because they're embraced so quickly that you're just like, oh, like, oh, you're fucked up too. Ha! Yeah, we're best friends. Yeah. Kind of deal.
Right? And that's the fun part.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Because in this world, social standards is to be normal. In other words, like, I don't know, like the Kardashians, wear this, paint your color red, or I don't know the fuck, I don't follow trends, but from what I'm seeing, that's what exactly. Yeah. But no one knows what normal is anymore. Normal is what you watch on TV. Well, what only thing what you watch on TV?
The way people see normal is what they see, like typical like family. They get along. They have
exactly go to college.
But it has to be a trend because everything's statistics.
True.
Which tends to be the norm.
A trend.
You have to have an average.
Yeah.
Basically, a trend is a normal.
Right.
There you go.
It's a percentage kind of thing.
Yeah. So people when they see us, we are like kind of like the Goonies. We're weird. That's basically what we are.
Hey, weird's not a bad thing.
No, not yet. But that is true. That which is good because a lot of people who supposedly are normal, or we say follow trends, they find us more. I wouldn't say attractive, but more. They get more attention to us because they're like, oh my god, I've never seen this before because I always follow.
Unique.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah,
and people love
That's the word you're looking for.
Yeah, sorry, because I had like my fourth beer and
then. Hey, man, I did before you, man. And I was like.
Can I have another one?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, but just go ahead. She's right. Grab you need to grab. But yeah, it's just normal. It's just that's how life is. People have the dude. The reason I'm saying this too at the same time, I did live in LA for a long time. I lived in a suburb.
I remember.
Yeah, I lived in a suburb. Oh, there we go.
No me.
And LA sucks.
It does suck. I lived in a suburb, dude. Well, that's true. His is kind of pokey.
That one sucks. I tried to open this fucking beer. I couldn't open it.
No, so I lived in the suburbs. I lived literally in the suburb, dude. Which I never thought myself living in. I'm Mexican. And I come from a poor background, so I never thought I was.
Honestly, when I first met you, I thought you lived in a fucking trailer park.
Okay, but which is perfect. I don't really mind. I don't. You know the other thing too. I don't like opinions about other people. It makes me laugh. Which I love. I love opinions, dude. The reason like right now this conversation and someone has opinion about this. This is fantastic. This throws more more wood into the fire, which is fantastic. Dude. It makes it funny. I'm more about haha and less of angry. When I'm angry, it's more because.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, but yeah, I lived in a suburb, which was kind of weird. Everybody in the suburb, I can tell you for sure, live by a trend. Everybody watches MTV and try to dress like Lil Wayne and you're white. I went to a college where everybody was an Eagle Scout. And they were about 23 to 25 years old, and they would admit to it and be proud of it.
Hey man, I know how you feel, man.
You know how weird that is?
No.
Like you come from the ghetto.
Think about it. I'm
exactly.
Like,
you come from a school where like people fight, and you go to like a fucking suburb, and you're like, well, this is weird because nobody's black here, unless they're black,
honestly,
they're white.
When I was at Southland College, I didn't see too many black people. was mostly like white people, and a lot of people I knew in high school.
And Mexicans, I'm pretty sure.
And
Everybody you know in high school is Mexican.
I would see fucking like people like I would give nicknames to everybody. Like there's this one dude that always wear like fucking his hat backwards. I call him Vanilla Ice.
You know what you call it?
Because he looked like Vanilla Ice.
I'm the worst though. I give everybody nicknames, and then I forget that they actually have names, and then I'm like, oh my goodness.
And there was this like really cute girl that I thought she was hot as fuck. I called her Bunny because she had bunny teeth, and I was like, that's Bunny right there. I told one of my friends I knew in
you
high
wanted
school.
to fuck her, and Bunny fuck a lot. Don't lie.
And she gave me when I
give her props on that.
That's true.
And then when I fucking gave her that nickname, I told my friend she was a girl, and she was like, you know, when you say Bunny, it sounds fucking weird. It sounds weird coming out of your mouth.
Who you or the other girl?
Yeah.
The girl. So when she said Bunny, it was funny.
No, when I said Bunny, she said, "Oh, you have such a deep voice. Saying Bunny is like so weird for me."
Wait. Before, okay, in a sexual manner or more of like, oh, you're weird type of person manner.
Probably weird.
Are you sure?
Probably.
Because she was talking to you.
Not in a sexual way, no.
Not in a sexual way, but more like attractive.
You know what though? When I started working at the hospital, people started calling me Cookie, and I was like,
what the fuck?
Oh, they said I smell like a cookie, but kind of in a weird way. If you see like a weird little guy, and he's just like, oh hey, what's up, Cookie? It's kind of like, oh what? And then one of my coworkers took it to another level, and I never thought of it as weird. One of my coworkers like, oh what? He can smell your cookie, and then it becomes a sexual way.
Okay, I see.
And then it gets like, oh, weird for me because you made the situation weird for all of us.
Because especially
right, but before that, everyone's like, hey, what's up, Cookie?
Because
you know what I mean?
And your perspective is because you don't like it. It's more of like, oh, you are awkward now.
Yeah, I'm awkward now that you made it.
Because it's kind of like
creepy.
Busey. not Busey.
It became sexual and it was weird.
Awkward, socially awkward.
Well, not only that, but fucking Cookie's mostly a fucking stripper name, yeah.
Technically.
Oh, okay.
It's always
if I was a stripper, though, I'd be making more money. What's up?
It was always cute.
Shout out to
fucking
the strippers.
names like fucking Cookie or fucking like some name of this fucking state or some shit like that. And it's like
I have the longest name ever. I remember filling in the bubbles on those tests.
Which test was
Remember,
that? Remember,
like the Scantrons?
So what are you gonna
Scantrons, my name didn't even fit on the Scantron. It was so long.
mine barely fit because mine is like.
I wish it was Cookie after that.
My middle name is probably the longest, probably.
I feel in mine to be an art. I'm like, okay.
But
I want to do art.
What's weird though is my fucking names are biblical and I'm not religious.
You're Michael
at all.
Michael, oh no, that makes sense. Yeah.
Michael, Joshua, David.
Damn, you have all biblical names.
Yeah.
Like and some exorcist shit.
And I'm not religious at all. Like, I don't believe in it. I don't care if anybody else believes in it, but me personally, I don't believe in it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you do basically your mom, your dad wants to raise you a certain way.
Yeah.
And you go the other way.
I'm assuming that they named me Michael because Michael the Archangel and Joshua because one of the prophets or whatever.
I think we both know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We're really good at that. It's like mine is Omar, and it's I don't know where it comes from, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yours is
my name is Yesenia, and I get from a lot of the patients, it's supposed to mean beautiful like a flower or like a flower or something like that, right? And I wear flowers all the time. I didn't even know that it was
it's your style.
Yeah. I love flowers. I like that kind of whole rockabilly pinup type of deal.
Right.
So, like, I think it's kind of interesting. Most of the time, like people are like, "Are you Arabic? Are you what?" And I'm just like, "Oh." And I'm a mutt. I'm everything. I'm a freaking pirate. Like, no, like I don't know.
Hey,
you gotta go fuck yourself.
Me too. Like
I'm like everything. So I'm just like, oh, and the Arabic patients always tell me like, "Oh, are you Arabic? Oh, your name is Arabic," and. Yeah.
You're like, keep going. Keep going.
I'm a little bit of a mutt.
Like, for me, I'm Filipino, Irish, German, and Spanish.
Damn, dude, you're way beyond that.
Yeah, and people, I get mistaken for either fucking like Cuban or
Cuban? What the fuck? Dude, you look more Filipino than anything.
Or something. I don't know. When I grew up, like the whole thing.
Okay, probably you look like Castro, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe like I remember this one time I was at my friend's house and it was an apartment complex. some random girl came in through the fucking front door. I don't know what the fuck she was doing there. She's like, "Are you fucking Puerto Rican?" Because at the time,
I wish I had their accent though.
But at the time, I was super dark because I was always in the sun.
I can probably think why you wanted that fucking accent because of fucking Scarface.
I always want an accent. I just want to confuse people a little.
Michael has an accent.
I used to.
Oh. Is that why you
Not-
never talked?
not any-
Because I
no,
never
no,
heard you
no, no.
before.
He goes
When I was when I was a child, I did have an accent because my grandma would always speak to me in Filipino.
Oh,
You're lucky.
that makes sense because my cousins, they don't speak Spanish at all and they have a Mexican accent.
Yeah, and for the longest time, I actually faked. Yeah, go ahead. I faked my English accent for the longest time.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Even throughout high school, I did.
It makes sense.
So now, it's natural now. But if I really spoke, especially if I'm in the Philippines, because I was there 2 years ago, my Filipino accent would come out like crazy. Like I'll pronounce everything like differently. Like I'll roll my R's and fucking.
But you're lucky though, because I slur my words. I'm basically retarded.
Or you're just a little bit lazy.
Yeah,
Mentally.
especially when I would.
Mentally.
You're speechless.
Especially when I would tell people like I did have an accent when I was a kid, they wouldn't believe me because it's like, oh fuck you, you don't know me. I just met you right now. How do you know I didn't have a fucking accent?
I didn't speak English till I was like in 2nd grade. So how old are you? 7, 8?
You're lucky because
I didn't speak English, and now I can hardly speak Spanish. What the heck? My Spanish is horrible.
See, you're
I'm
lucky
very pocha.
because I couldn't read at 2nd grade. Anything.
I'm baby Google. I will tell you like everything.
You're lucky. Trust me, you're lucky.
Like even for me, I could understand Filipino. Like my grandma speak me in Filipino, I can understand word for word. But the thing is, I can't speak it at all, which fucking boggles everybody.
See, you guys are lucky because I learned how to read English and Spanish at 2nd grade. I didn't learn how to read at first, whatever, kindergarten, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Mm-hmm. I learned how to read at 3rd grade, maybe.
I always had, well, 1st and 2nd grade, I had to have those speech classes where they make you learn to read because I spoke Spanish only.
ESL.
Yeah. So I spoke Spanish only. I would go to extra classes or whatever to learn to speak English, read in English, do all that stuff. And now I hardly speak English. And now I feel like I wish my Spanish was a lot better. I can speak so much. I can speak very fluently if I'm asking you anything medical terms in Spanish.
That's true because I never heard.
But if I ever have a conversation with you, like a normal conversation, like bullshitting in Spanish, it's not. It sucks.
Makes sense.
Like a lot of my words, I'm like, I want a word for it, and I want to be quick-witted. You know what I mean? And I can't because I can't be funny in Spanish because I don't know the words to be funny.
And you are lucky because I can't do that. Because I can. Well, I slur my other words. Let's just say that. But at the same time, I use too much profanity to work any Spanish word in. Because, so I sound like a fucking idiot trying to go, oh, tienes que ir al edificio que está en el cuarto piso.
You know what? Some patients, because I speak very proper Spanish.
Yeah.
That sometimes patients are like, where did you learn to speak Spanish? Like, or they think I'm Hawaiian and speak Spanish or Russian and speak Spanish.
Wait, is it because
I think it's the way I look.
Do you wear the flower at work?
Yeah.
Okay, probably that's why they think you're Hawaiian.
A lot of people don't even know the way I dress or even know that I have plugs or tattoos because of the way that I dress very professional.
Do you cover the plugs up with your hair?
I wear always clothes plugs or specific diamond plugs to look like they're actual earrings.
Those exist?
Yeah, girls get everything.
You're
Boys
lucky because that's why I have no plugs anymore.
Exactly.
And I still have the holes. I penetrate through it. No. But you're like, I understand what you're talking about because my Spanish is shit. So obviously I live in TJ. I speak Spanish and it sucks because when I want to speak Spanish, everybody stops me. He's like, hey, no, shut up. Because your Spanish sucks. And everybody would know that.
Okay, well, you know what? I speak very fast English. So when people hear me speak Spanish, I speak very fast Spanish. doesn't mean I know everything.
Yeah.
But if I knew 5 words in Japanese, I'd freaking say those fast too because I speak fast. I can help myself.
If you knew Japanese, you'd be fucking lucky because I'm fucking Japanese and I don't know shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people are like, oh, can you help this person because you know Spanish? But I don't. I don't know Spanish very well.
So they stereotype you.
Yeah, but it's the fact that I speak so quickly.
Yeah.
And I don't know it very fluent, but I speak fast every.
You know what? Since I know I've never heard you speak Spanish. Which is funny. I really have never heard you speak Spanish. I haven't heard this fucker speak Filipino. So, in reality...
I've heard you speak Spanish before.
You heard her speak Spanish?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I speak Spanish when I have to because I feel like if you can't speak English, I have to speak to you in Spanish.
That's like a fucking rare Pokemon. It's like... like, I haven't even heard you speak Filipino. Like, whatsoever.
You won't.
You heard me speak Spanish? What the fuck?
I could speak Filipino if I wanted to, but we'll be all broken up like.
You lucky bastards.
Me too, but if you try to speak like with them, they will.
But I really
try
have
to
to
help you.
True.
I really have to, concentrate when I speak.
So you really you have to.
Because you have to think, right, about it.
I have to think.
So what I've heard is that when you speak 2 languages and you go
because it's very simple to speak.
Yes.
English, Filipino, or Spanish. Because Spanish and Filipino, there's a
Are
lot of
Spanish. Like vaca
Spanish
means
words.
cow.
Yeah, like como está, same shit.
Really?
Yeah, baño, that's the same shit.
See,
yeah.
so you know Filipino, but you don't like talking Filipino, dude. Why?
But is it out of
So we have to-
confidence?
We
Yes.
have to concentrate. To
Yeah, 'cause
fucking
that's
speak
why.
it.
So what I've heard, whatever I've read, is that every time you switch your language, you turn to a different person. So if I speak English, is this? This is, I guess you could say me.
Yeah.
So when I speak Spanish, you turn to another person. So you have a multiple. What do you call it? What is it?
I disagree.
Why?
Because I know my, I realize the switch between mental status. And it's only because I cannot communicate the same way. So if you cannot communicate the same way, you're using a certain concentration and focus.
Yeah.
So I can't be, okay, I'm freaking funny. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. Anyway.
See.
But wait, listen. In
Okay,
English,
okay.
I'm freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
I will be a hoot.
And in Spanish?
But in Spanish, I can't be.
You're formal.
So I have to be very formal.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So it's
Him.
not a different identity, but
It's
it becomes a different
perspective.
because
that's
I
what
think in English I have to compute into Spanish, and then I'm going to try to still be kind of funny, but I can't. But I can be a little bit charming because I'm a girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
yes,
it's
I
not
give
only
you
that,
props.
but a lot of the jokes are like, especially if we're speaking English, they only work in English. They don't work in other
Yeah,
languages.
no,
Exactly.
I understand.
And it works the same way if
Spanish
there's-
is more slapstick funny, like, oh, you hurt yourself.
Yeah,
ah.
like if you're
in
telling
English,
a
it's not
joke,
the same way.
you're telling a joke in Spanish, it's funny in Spanish, but you try to translate to English, it's not so funny.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. So you switch your brain to formal Spanish,
Right.
where it's not slang. You speak
Because
like,
I don't know slang, and I'm pretty sure I'd be funny
like you
if
say
I did.
sanitario to go to the bathroom. I say excusado, which means it means something else. It means toilet basically.
Yeah.
And she says sanitario means sanitarium, which
Yeah.
means bathroom.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's
so
true.
it switches your switches your characteristic in formal
Correct.
way. I don't do that. I am weird in English and I'm weird in Spanish. I say stupid shit.
You're just weird in general.
Yes, I give you props for that. Yes, I
But only because it's based off of
true.
the statistic.
I like
of
this. Yes,
Not many people.
Yeah, that's why we're
would
friends,
speak,
man. We're both fucking weird.
I like
It works.
this is true. So science, fuck science, I guess. So yeah, so fuck science, because according to science and psychiatry, that when you switch your languages, when you speak 2 languages, you switch characteristics. You switch your characters. So when I speak English, like I am now, probably because influenced by alcohol, I am more talkative. But when I switch myself in Spanish, I probably act like a social, as we know it as a fresa.
Yeah.
So that's how, when I speak Spanish, I act like a fresa.
Yeah.
When I speak English, I act like what?
Is what you're perceived as then.
Exactly. Thank
Right.
you. So, fuck science. So, yes, that you...
Because my identity doesn't change, but I need to be perceived a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be perceived a certain way by the way I talk.
Perfect. So see? So, fuck science.
Right.
It's
yeah.
fuck psychiatry. Correct?
Right.
We all agree on this.
Agree.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Agree.
Perfect. Because whatever I read was a load of shit, and I don't think we switched because I never noticed that.
Hey man, you know whatever you learn in fucking college, you probably just read in a fucking textbook and
No, not textbook. I literally what I
wish.
do, I
It's
read
true.
articles, and then I have a tendency to just read them. It's like, is this true? But you gotta understand, when you're in a first person perspective, you don't notice that until you get like a third view.
I question everything and everybody. So.
You have to.
Yes, true. That's why I said, like, when I say a perspective, I'm like,
Yeah.
is that true? Like, question mark.
Yeah.
And then when you guys are saying it, it's like, okay, it's a little shit.
Yeah.
Technically. So I am weird as in general, like you said. I get that. I completely get you guys. Thank you. That confirms
You're
everything.
unique.
You've always been fucking weird.
I understand
Ever since I
that.
fucking
That's
met
why
you.
we're friends.
Even when you were fucking a fat motherfucker, yeah.
I understand. You know what? I don't remember anything from being obese.
I do.
Maybe you do, but wait. Maybe because I was drunk for so long. Remember when we were talking a little while ago? It's like, I think the reason that I was able to maintain my alcoholism is because I would drink a certain amount of alcohol and I could keep going and going and going. And now I can't handle it because I don't drink anymore as much as we used to.
Yeah, well, that's you, but for me, I'm a fucking heavy fucking drinker.
But you're
Me
Filipino.
too.
Super
And I feel like
fucking
even
heavy. Oh my god.
When I used to drink in the beginning, everyone's like, oh, and I was so scared of getting drunk, but I never got to the point of even feeling buzzed because I'm a heavy drinker and I've always been.
Yeah, like
Really?
Yeah.
Since when?
You know what though? I've always been a beer drinker. I don't drink like liquor.
But since when though?
Always.
Like since you were like in
No, because I never drank until
After.
I was like, what, 22, 23?
Okay, gotcha.
Been on my own since I was, what, 17?
Yeah.
But still, I never drank.
So me and him, we're alcoholics. So
Let's get this one straight. I grew up with alcoholics. I never
agree,
drank
man.
until I was like 22.
It's like coded in my fucking DNA.
no, I understand.
And that's
me
probably
and
why I'm a heavy drinker.
Yeah.
But I never drank alcohol until I was like 22 because even though I was on my own, I grew up with alcoholics and I was scared to act the same way they did.
Right. Yeah.
True, I understand
I
that.
had my own job. I needed to get to work. I needed to go to school. I did everything. And
By the book.
so I was kind of scared that if alcohol played into it and I acted like my family, I couldn't do that kind of
I
thing.
see what you mean.
And I was already freaking weird as fuck. So imagine me getting drunk and acting weird.
True, because I remember.
I
remember saying that.
Is anybody ready for that in life?
Whoa. I'm quoting this because in high school we hanged out and I would say, I'm not even high, and I feel like I'm high because you guys are weird.
I
That's
get along
fantastic.
with stoners. I get along with druggies. I get along with anybody because I'm like, hey, I have just a weird way of thinking.
Yeah,
And I
it's
enjoy
like you're a
laughing.
fun chameleon, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm the same fucking way. Like I could talk to anybody. It doesn't matter if you're fucking homeless, you're black, you're white, or whatever. It doesn't matter because I get along with a bunch of people because I'm easy to talk to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to put that factor in. Most of the time, I'm acting because.
I don't even ask.
Sometimes I don't want to talk to people. If I don't want to talk to the person, I'm like,
So you won't talk to
okay,
them.
if the guy's fucking piece of shit, I'll be
Well,
like,
that's
okay,
why you didn't talk to me.
I'll put it. That's not why. The reason why I didn't talk to you is because back then I was
kind of awkward.
No. Well, that and plus I was extremely quiet. Like I never knew how to engage in conversation before.
True. And you used to get high.
All the time, man.
Yes, before, just out of subject, just in case you need to use the restroom. The restroom is beyond that door, onto the right side down the hall.
I'm not going to remember that, but I will ask when you need to.
Okay, just making sure, because I feel like just making it up just in case.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
we
going to
didn't
scratch
tell
it
you.
into the table.
Because we keep going into the backyard,
Okay.
so I was like, oh, we're
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, it's too late. Just in case. Because a lot of us drink beer.
You are my favorite. Thank you.
Again, hence, we used to drink a lot.
We did.
A lot. I took you to parties where I almost got hit by a golf ball. And I was drunk.
Man, there's so many fucking parts. Honestly, man, I could fucking drink like a goddamn fucking hippo, man.
This guy slept on a fucking recliner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then,
Oh, this story.
right?
This fucking
And
story.
then
Jesus
I
Christ.
slept. I didn't sleep actually because this party someone ended up putting peanut butter in someone's ass. Let's just say that. So remember David.
Yeah,
Okay. So this is the rule in every single party. This
Okay.
is back in the day. So you sleep at the party. You're the first one to sleep. Something bad's gonna happen to you.
Of course.
Okay.
Right. They'll put dicks on your face, whatever. Yeah.
No, not dicks. That's way too far. We're Mexican. We don't do
Tear
that.
it up your ass.
No, that's just way too far. They put, not me. I was still awake. They put peanut butter in someone's ass on the floor, and they thought they shit themselves.
In someone's ass?
On someone's ass.
Like on their pants, or I want to say
In
on
the
their...
road track.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess someone grabbed the spoon and then it went down the pants and just crack.
Okay.
And then like, oh my god, I shit myself.
Well, I don't know. For me, I would know if it was peanut butter because when I'm drunk,
You smell your fingers?
I got a strong sense of smell. So I
Okay.
could fucking peanut butter. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
stupid.
no, I would have been like,
You would. No one
Something is
would
wrong.
do anything to you unless
something is wrong.
within females you have your own rules.
Unless they
No,
fucking went to
really?
the extreme.
Yes.
Oh, I don't really
Dude.
know because I never drank when I was young.
Literally,
Come on.
like this fool was there when someone said, "Hey, try to hit him with a golf ball." I was drunk and high at the same time.
Hey man, we were at the
Did you care?
fields. And
Exactly.
Yeah, remember
Same place we always go
Enrique
to.
and all those fools. Like we were at the San Exterior field and
Exactly.
people were hitting golf.
Exactly what I'm talking
You,
about.
in the porta potty, and it's, hey fuckers.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? That's exactly. Unless you as a female have different rules, where like, hey, let's put peanut butter in their
Well,
ass.
I grew up with boys, so you slept when you're with your shoes on. You get wieners on your face. You know what I mean? With permanent marker.
Wiener. Okay, I got you.
Nah, wieners
Together.
No.
Wait. What?
Like draw wieners.
Okay, no, together.
Okay.
One word together. So they drew wieners on your head.
Okay.
Right?
What-
I thought
you keep-
wieners,
you
two
keep-
separate words in drawing.
You keep saying wieners and going like this.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, together. Like, it's like saying concierge lounge as one word when it's two words. Lounge and concierge.
Oh, I see.
So
I add
when you said
essence to
wiener-
everything.
Okay. No, of
Okay.
course, yes. And when you said wieners, you painted wieners on your face,
Yeah.
not had wieners on your face.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's what
drawing.
I meant, and then
Yes.
drawn on you.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Just,
I grew up with a lot of boys, so
I saw Pablito the other day.
Yeah. What?
I saw Pablito like a week ago.
He looks older than me. So
I know.
old.
And then I'm like,
He's so
Pablito!
tall.
And I said quiet like an idiot. I was like, I didn't say shit.
Did he
And-
recognize you? He's like, okay, Pablito's me reincarnated, so he's always like, what the hell is that? I don't remember
No.
shit.
So he's walking out the lobby, and I go, Pablito! And I go, let's do this stupid shit.
Walking out the lobby of the hotel?
Seacoast 180. So he's going out, and I go, look, Pablito, and I look like an idiot just going, I didn't say shit. And then he goes, and I hear someone going, Pablito, hey, I think that guy talked to you. And then Pablito goes, oh, hey. I was like, hey, what's up? And then we start talking.
Did
And-
he remember your pony?
Yeah, he remembered.
Really?
But because Pablito, like, when we used to go to your house, he's like, hey, pony.
I know. He was always like, hey, what's up, pony?
Yeah,
But
he's
I
like-
mean, like, he was young.
And it was funny because it was
And
fun.
he's like, I already know Lito is the most like me. Like, my sisters, I'm always like, oh, no. But Lito's the most like me, so he don't remember shit. He just gets along with everybody. He's kind of like and super weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but it was funny because he was there with his Korean friend and his white friend. And we're just like laughing all around. But I'm like,
His girlfriend lives right there, that's why.
really? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. But like, we were just laughing because he had a Korean friend. And I'm like, oh, he has a Korean friend. So I'm just going to just say
He has
something stupid
random-
about Asians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has random Asian friends. I'm always
So
like, what's that?
I go, so dude, like, he's like, oh, well, you have a beard, so you look older. And I go, yeah, fool. Like, if I don't have a fucking beard, then I look young, and then no one respects me. If I look, like, especially, like, I have, like, a Zapata fucking mustache, and have a fucking Mr. Miyagi mustache, I don't, it's fucking weird. You know, like, I have patches, and it grows out weird. Like, I have whiskers. So I'm just, like, going with that. But, yeah, like, I saw your brother a while back.
Yes.
Like a week.
Carmen saw him too.
He's like a...
Before she moved in,
Like Waldo.
she was like, oh, hey. Yeah. She was like, oh, Lito always changes every time I see him.
Pablito has changed a lot.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, like, you never met Pablito. Pablito's pretty... You just think about, like
Well,
us and
It's like me and Pony
put together
put together.
when you're smart.
That's my brother.
Yeah. That's all. Like, imagine my haircut with her characteristics.
Yep.
That's technically what it is.
It looks like Pony's face with my personality.
And
That would blow my fucking mind.
this is fact.
That's exactly how it is, though.
Yeah, because that's what people say. So it's completely fact. Because even her cousin thought that was Pablito.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah, that's why you had it. Well, like a little bit more brown. As far as
Yeah, he's way darker.
a little bit more brown, but yeah. Again,
What's this thing supposed to be?
about an hour long, but we're gonna go 30 minutes past that
Okay.
because I think because we're all buzzing and we're enjoying this. This is fantastic. This would be kick ass if you keep coming back to this. This would be so cool.
You guys better tell me a joke next time. Okay, whatever.
Joke? I mean, I think this whole podcast is like just a joke in general. It's
Alright.
comedy to us, right?
Yeah.
Right. You're having fun, right?
Totally.
You're having fun,
Of course.
I am
time.
too.
Every time.
and we're all buzzing it. Well, at least some of us.
I like this.
See?
Right.
See, right? But you know what? We went out of the subject where we were talking about your relationship thing.
It's back to me.
No, yeah, of course. Sorry, I took your water. Well,
Oh.
you can like tic-tac-toe bullshit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah. But yeah. Okay, so synopsis or what? Or
Yes.
so I think what it is that Michael, you have a problem. No, you should probably act yourself, dude. It doesn't fucking matter.
No,
You-
I think you are. I don't think it has to do with the problem with you. I think it's just. I think it honestly has to be timing, right?
Depends.
Because we talked about both. We talked about the problems you have, the problems that other people will have, and that's not your problem.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, is it just me that feels like it has to just be timing when it comes to relationships?
When you say timing, it's more like timing.
Okay, because what if nobody finds the right time, right?
Well, I don't think it's more time. It's more of like who you interact with and who you connect.
But that's timing.
In a sense.
Do you have a control over it? With who you interact with, at what time you interact with them? Like,
Technically, you do have a control. You can go fuck yourself. Bye bye.
no, you have to be open to the situation.
I see what you mean. Okay. I got you. I see timing more of a sense like destiny.
No, technically destiny, because yes, kind of, because destiny, you also have to always seek an opportunity. You have to seek an opening. You have to seek these things. You have to seek life.
Open your mind, Mike.
And he already is, right?
Yes.
He's already searching for this. He's already looking for this. He just hasn't found the right chick that's
No.
come into the opportunity. You know
Wait,
what I mean?
So I think what it is too is what type of woman are you actually looking for? That's the other perspective. I think we've all been talking about the situation where you actually meet a girl, but we never actually talk about the perspective of what you want yourself as a person, right? Correct? Like
Yeah.
we haven't talked to. Do you want a real girl? Of course, yes.
Yeah.
But what's a real girl to you? Like, cause everybody's reality is so fucking different. So I can, I'm a type of person. I like a person who is themselves. Yes.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I just want somebody that's fucking trustworthy. You know.
Trustworthy?
I could fucking trust them, and I know they're not gonna lie to me. And at the same time, it's like, I don't know, what I ask for is like a little bit too much, but you have to be very particular on what you want.
Let me hold you back on that. Nothing is too much when it's your perspective. Too much, be asking about, like saying this girl has to be a billionaire, and that's too much.
Well,
But
obviously, yeah.
And your
yeah.
perspective, and then she has to be a model. That's too much. No, technically it's true because what you want is your average, not our average.
Yeah.
Your average would be whatever your liking is, your interests, right?
Oh, like I said, man, like what I want is like finding a fucking needle in the ocean.
You want a soulmate.
Pretty much, yeah.
You want someone who connects with you
Exactly.
and not
yeah.
without you. I sound like.
Do you agree that that's possible?
I agree. I do agree.
I agree that's
I
possible.
agree.
It's
Okay, I'm
what
just
anybody
checking.
wants. Anybody wants this, you know.
No. Of course.
No. What?
Go.
I don't agree. I feel like some people just don't want that.
Well,
But
Well,
they're willing to accept.
Okay,
just
maybe
short
not
term.
everybody, but maybe.
I agree
certain
in the
people do.
fact that you like.
But I agree that
soulmate.
a soulmate. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I agree on.
That's
I
actually
don't.
can
I
be possible.
There you go. Thank you. So that's what I agree on. I agree on a soulmate. I agree there is someone you can connect. I'm not, according to science, this doesn't exist, but I don't give a shit about science like we mentioned before, because what we talking about, whatever the fuck it is. I agree, there's a certain situation where you and another person connect. Correct, right?
Well, you have to connect on a
No, I understand, but in a different perspective. Where you connect and you're locked in a situation where you're like, oh fuck, I like you a lot.
Yeah.
Type of situation. And it doesn't even matter what happens. You go through that bullshit no matter what.
You want somebody that's going to be your partner for life. It's your fucking best fucking friend, and you know each other super fucking well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you want someone who's your friend at the same time as your...
But do you think that's just cultural? Like,
cultural?
You feel like you get to grow old with somebody, or you have to do it on your own?
I think it's two, half and half. I think it's not cultural. I don't believe in the whole, like, I am who I am, but I don't believe in culture.
Because there's people who find, okay, this is the thing. It's like most people are like, oh, I don't believe in religion. You know, there's difference between following religion and it being cultural.
Correct. Yes, I understand.
Right.
That. Yeah.
So maybe it can be the same way. Like, there's some people like, oh, I'm Catholic, but they will not follow the same rules. Yeah. They will not follow the same churches. It's not the same.
What?
This is good.
No, I understand.
It's not the same thing.
I don't.
So is it the same thing with relationships where we feel like
I don't follow the relationship. I follow what two people will follow.
Okay.
I follow.
Do you feel like that, my friend?
Do you like religion? Do you
think it's more like
kind of like a trend?
Yeah.
Kind of like a trend. Do you follow a trend that follows?
Is it like more cultural, or do you feel like it's something personal and deep?
It's something most personal to.
Let's put this in a
notebook.
Then we all do believe in soulmates.
Yeah. So let's just follow like the Notebook.
Okay.
Okay. So we all follow our heart.
Yeah.
Right. Dude, I don't care. You call me a pussy.
No, I do not follow my heart.
Hell no,
that thing doesn't know what I was talking about.
Hey,
but whenever you connect and you know what's up.
Yeah.
Like, not in that sense. More of like.
Well, of course,
I'm not gonna. Spiritual sense.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes,
okay.
yes.
Of course, I'm not gonna follow my fucking heart. It's gonna be like all right here.
But
exactly. See, I'm the same way. I'm like, oh no.
You follow your fucking heart. It's like you're gonna end up. Exactly.
No, that's true.
It's the same shit.
Exactly. So
you
we're
follow
saying
your fucking heart, you're gonna end up in heartbreak all the time.
A deeper sense, a spiritual sense.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. That's what. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes
It is different.
Connect. So imagine like a cartoon. You like there's just electricity going through the brain, like that. Exactly like that. That's exactly what she's talking about. I understand that because I do feel like that. That's exactly what I follow. I don't follow. Obviously, your heart goes towards the body because you think both heart and penis. In reality, that's how it works. Because you go like, oh, yeah, that's how the sound. Okay. That's exactly how the.
I guess I'll agree with you 10%.
But when you guys connect, and you guys can agree on something, when someone sticks to you to your hard times and to your highest time, that's fantastic. That's the person who you want. Someone who sticks to you when you're poorest to your highest.
Oh yeah, of course.
Or someone who. Hold on. Let me. Keep going because I can encourage you, man. Just give this whatever that's called. So your highest to your lowest point. You want somebody that can do that. Someone who can go bear through you, who can go. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine, and then probably slap you. But that was just for a joke. That was just. No, but it's true in reality. If someone slaps you into reality and goes, "Hey, you know what? Wake the fuck up, man."
Oh, of course.
You gotta do something real here.
Yeah.
You know,
I get that.
In reality, that's how it works.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like how some people you see worthless, and then all of a sudden they have children. And they go, "Oh shit, this is real," and they get the best job ever you can find. Right? Mm-hmm. That's exactly how it is. Like between two relationships, they do the max, and both help each other out, and they go, "Okay, well we can do this. Don't worry about it. We live in a van, but we can live in a fucking mansion," type of thing. Situation. Someone who will bear anything that you can bear and anything you can bear from them. That's how it works. You can what do you call it? Pick their not heaviness. I'm really bad.
It's true. It's you pick up their bags.
There you go.
And help them release those baggages if they can do that same for you too.
Exactly. There
Yeah,
you go.
well,
So-
yeah.
So you guys help each other and then pick up.
You help each other with burdens, release those.
Yeah, you just gotta be with the person like you're with, and
Exactly.
fucking through the hardship, whatever. You
And our
know.
bareback.
No,
But
it's true, but it is picking up their ultimate faults and relieving them of that if they can do the same for you.
Mhm.
And like Pony said earlier, like problems. What's your problems with that? But I don't think we all have problems. I think it is finding that just right person, especially if we all believe like soulmates and trying to, you know what I mean, connect on that other level.
Especially what we're fucking talking about, it seems almost impossible to most fucking even society today. Like, oh, that's fucking difficult. It's like something that's not possible at all.
Yeah. I think the same way. I think, although I grew up with having a mother who didn't want that. You know what I mean? She grew up, in my opinion, not knowing love as the same way I know love. So she experienced everything in a much higher end level. So I feel like women are treacherous and women can't be trusted. And I know already guys can't be trusted because they think in a women's sense, they think with their wieners.
Right. It goes both ways with
exactly.
That situation,
and I learned now through previous relationships that it does go both ways.
Yeah.
So knowing that and knowing the kind of woman I am, I want a man to be my opposite and to actually be like, hey, like, I guess you want to say somebody you can trust, like how you were talking about earlier.
Of course, yeah.
So because I can't find many people I can trust, I trust nobody, and I think I trust nobody to a fault, to too much of an extent where it's like too much, and that's my actual problem.
Yeah,
I guess you can say, and even trying to find somebody. I feel like I'm always the woman who's like, oh, a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? And I'm very realistic and I have a very ground mindset. But I've learned now that it really does depend on getting to know somebody and knowing somebody to the full extent. And I'm not going to always like somebody's opinion, and I'm always not going to like the way somebody thinks and is. But if they're willing to stick with my baggage and I'm willing to, trying to figure out yours. But it's a 1 in a million way, because I feel the same way with dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like with any relationship, you're always going to expect excess baggage. Like either they have fucking like suicidal tendencies or
I love suicidal tendencies.
So do I. I saw them recently. They're fucking sick as fuck.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness!
Last time we were here, they were at the North Park Observatory, and
I'm going to the observatory on the 17th, and then I'm gonna go watch the Pixies on the 26th.
So
lucky.
So I knocked the suicidal tendencies off my bucket list, and I'm like, I'm glad.
I think
I saw that show too, and I was like, dude, I couldn't get it off, but whatever.
Yeah, I got the tickets 2 days in advance, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to this shit no matter what. So the whole night I couldn't sleep for shit. So I was like, I'm gonna go there tired as fuck, and I ended up meeting some girl, but at the time she was she was with her fucking family, and I was like,
I think in this perspective is more like you want someone you can relate to.
Yeah.
Someone you can talk to.
It becomes a deeper meaning, and I feel like in that sense, like with me, I dated people. Okay, I've only been in long-term relationships, so the people I dated before were long-term relationships, and they were friends. It's different for guys, I know that, but I mean, like,
it's just different.
It is different, but I mean, like, when I went out with somebody because I have let's see how this works. because I don't have a religious background. I was kicked out of the church when I was young.
I think we all were.
Yeah, you know what?
But I have a very strong relationship with God now.
Of course.
And my last relationship was with somebody who's seeking God as well. But it's a different. You really have to know somebody.
I think, in your perspective, it's more of like that you were in an alternate life,
Yeah.
where you, like you said, like suicidal tendencies and so on.
Yeah.
Punk rock, let's just say that in general.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the other
Yeah.
person
Okay.
was like more into religious music, I
Yeah.
guess you can say, right?
Yeah.
So that would clash all the time, no matter what, because one
Yeah.
is good boy and then bad girl.
Yeah.
That's just normal.
But the thing is, I was okay. They may have a religious mindset, but I was good girl and they were bad boy.
Oh.
And I feel like that's most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might have a chick who like wants to go to church, hallelujah, and like you got a
right.
heart that's
Yeah,
freaking
yeah.
doing shit that you probably shouldn't do. That's a killer right away.
Actually-
And that's what I got into right away after not believing in God in so long, and then seeing what religion is. It's kind of a clash, and then I realized, wait,
Yeah, remember I told you.
my relationship is here with God, and theirs is not yet.
I think the difference is that
So
religion. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure.
religion is personal,
And exactly
and
It's very
relationship.
Yeah.
is somewhere out there. No, my term. I usually use this, and you know this. I use religion as an idea where a person could manipulate this idea and go, well, give me your money and then go fuck yourself stuff in place. I like relationship wise. I put that with
Right.
God.
So I
I know you don't believe in this, but this is reality.
No, go
But-
ahead.
I
well,
feel the
we all
same
have
way.
that.
I feel
You-
like
you-
religion is money, and relationship is God and love.
Yes.
And I finally found a
And we're-
way that I'm happy with. So I have no problem because I have God and love and relationship, and now I have a pathway that's religion, and I'm not gonna take
And
it.
at least just to let you know, we don't. In reality, because I know you see Christianity as a different thing.
Well,
And
you know-
no, hold on. I'm not saying that. Like the people who you see that judge you, are wrong.
Yeah.
As you can see, we are normal. We are kick ass.
No, we said we were weird earlier.
Okay, weird. We are weird in the
We're
sense.
weird, and we believe in something
Different.
a little bit different
Yeah.
than everyone
So we
else.
don't like when religion judges you. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Because in the-
totally. But you know
I-
what? That's religion. Bible said religion was wrong, but
Yeah. That's it.
that's just a different.
So
thing
we
that
would
I
never
think.
judge you. You are one of my best friends.
Yeah, of
Always will
course.
be my
Yeah.
friend.
Fuck yeah.
You are best friend too. So I would never ever
Hey,
like
the
put.
three best friends. Are here?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, in reality, Christianity, when they come and judge you, that is wrong. If they ever do that again, you let them know. And the Bible
Yeah.
says that you need to love to everybody.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta say, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I remember when I got my fucking I was on probation for stealing my dad's car back in the day, and
Yeah.
I did a lot of community service at a fucking Christian church, and the pastor would be like, "What do you believe in?" I'm like, "Well, I'm Catholic," so. Then he would start fucking preaching at me, and then
And
after,
not in love, dude.
After-
It's always wrong, dude.
and then
we
after
can't help it.
It's true.
And then after he was done, I was like, "Cool, dude."
So, and again,
Screw you.
like you can believe whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Well,
you don't.
yeah, of course.
You
yeah.
have your own free will.
Yeah.
I don't like I don't want to quote the Bible to you, but always the Bible does say
Yeah,
you do have
do.
free will.
Yeah, of
You
course.
have
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Go
You
ahead.
also just don't have peace in the way that you're being. And you know what, though? The way that you were preached to isn't out of love and isn't right.
Mm-mm.
But that's just how it is. You know what I mean?
It-
I'm coming
it
from the
was-
same place as you.
Sure.
Yeah,
I got
it was
kicked out of
more
Catholic
out of
school.
like because the guy wanted to convert me into a fucking Christian.
Yeah, of
And
course.
I was like, you know, bro, when I'm ready, I'll pick my fucking religion.
And you know what? That I believe that's right.
Yeah. See.
I'm glad
Yeah.
that you have an opinion.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're all blessed with. And
It's
Yeah,
free
of
will.
a
course,
person
yeah,
who wasn't sorry
See.
they missed the freaking.
It took me a while to understand it too. Trust me. It took me so long to understand until I went crazy, like what I mentioned before. You understand? You understand that I went crazy, like way too crazy, off the boat. In reality, now
I love the crazies.
No, I went crazy.
I know.
You remember
and
that?
Sometimes it's not okay to you, but why isn't you're okay? You're okay.
No. Yeah, I'm okay now.
Okay, you know what? Maybe you don't know my life, but I met people who were freaking crazier than you, and I'm sorry they had to go through that, and I thank God that now they're okay. But you haven't met crazy yet.
I went crazy to the point where I thought I was possessed.
I met crazy to the point where they had no clothes and they were possessed.
Oh, okay. Well, that is different. I'm not laughing at them, but it's more like I understand. It's like holy shit type of situation.
I never thought I would get to that point because somebody who became a Christian after never believing in religion, after having a major in biology and science, and having a minor in religious studies, because they did not believe in religion,
of course,
became Christian. Non-denominational, thank you very much. And got baptized at a waterfall. Nobody does. But because I'm a little bit crazy.
Okay, that's beyond me. Yeah,
yes. You know, crazy is good, you know? Like, a lot of girls I've dated back in the day, they were all fun crazy, and I loved it about them, you know?
Dude.
A little bit crazy is because you think outside of the box. Because you're not willing to step. But everyone has
crazy.
Freaking opinion, has a freaking decision, and thank goodness that some people are willing to exercise it.
No, it's true. You have a point. I understand where you're coming from.
And
that's beyond
I know a little bit crazy more than you know crazy.
It seems like it. Yes, I understand.
But I accept everybody, love everybody, and know that love conquers all. And it's a little bit more than I think people understand and are willing to accept and release.
No, I agree with you.
I think the major thing is people have a problem with acceptance. It's a major
I
thing.
understand that completely.
It really is.
And I do understand both perspectives because, I mean, you said this person thought they were possessed and had no clothes. Shit. That beats what the fuck I was on. Trust me. Don't get me wrong. Because I finally came to terms where I'm like, okay, I probably was semi-crazy. Because I had clothes.
Honestly,
we're still on.
I was admitted into mental institutions before.
Why?
Because my crazy thoughts, you know, like. See, the thing is,
I'm just like in the right place and mind. When I worked in the I worked for a hospital institution. I work for an emergency room. Most people come in with suicidal thoughts and suicidal tendencies. My favorite band. I'm just gonna say in the middle of the night.
It's one of my favorite
bands. But the problem is I came into this world with a mind ground.
True.
And I may be leaving in this world with a mind ground. And we all have decisions. We all have opportunities, and we'll have opportunities and decisions to make what we want to do.
True.
Free will. But I see everyone in the same way and way of life, and some people may have it harder, way harder than others, and I feel like maybe I had it a little bit harder just in the fact that I could understand others. You know what I mean? Because I see everyone the same.
Yeah.
But it has given me a same frame of thought of everybody else.
Exactly, and I understand where you're coming from because I did come through those kind of perspectives where I mean some of you do know and don't know. I did come from a background where you're born into poverty and you are poor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I came through those terms and I understand. I did live a destructive life. You know that. I did.
I mean, we all lived in that kind of situation. Yeah. You know, when I first moved to San Diego back in the day, I remember in IB, we only had a 1-bedroom apartment, It was me, my sister, my dad, and my grandma.
No, of course.
And there was a 1 bedroom house with only a small garage, and my dad had his fucking terrace on the back in the fucking front yard, and I'm like, okay, I was fine with that.
When does your girlfriend have to be picked up?
55. I keep watching.
I'm like,
don't worry.
girlfriends.
You're perfectly fine. No, but
We're talking about hell, and your girlfriend has to be picked up at 5:55.
No.
8:55? Okay, I'm just checking.
So, some of you guys know, you probably know more than Michael knows, that I came from a life where people lived in poverty. I lived in the car for a while, where I slept with plastic
Yeah,
cover.
Yeah, see that part I didn't know because
We've
been on each other for
Yeah.
very fucking long time. And,
So I lived in the car with a plastic cover. My mom would never eat for 3 days straight. That's trust me. That's
Horrible.
okay. So knowing that, it's not that. Obviously, I got into college and I tried it out. It's not more of oh well, I live poverty and then I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah.
No, that was never my perspective. My perspective in life is to live life.
Yeah.
It's not me myself. I don't believe in education, since now education has been more of a being what do you call it? Like they make profit off of us. That's what I believe in.
That's basically what it is.
That's what it is. Yes.
That's really what it is.
That's just me though. But at the same time, I believe that life should be life. You should enjoy the people you're with. Like we are right now. This is exactly why we're doing this. This is exactly what it is. That we are getting together and enjoying life as what it should be. Interacting with each other. Being happy. Having fun as we are right now. Even though we're either buzzed or drunk. It's how it should be. We should enjoy life as it is. Like when I did my things when you were hanging out with me. Like coke and whatever. Drugs. Let's just say. Drugs and so on. That was just fun.
I didn't know when you were on drugs.
And that's
I'm naturally on drugs.
Well,
I'm naturally high on life. I can help myself.
That's what a lot of people said about you.
So
exactly.
Drugs, and then I would hang out with you when I wasn't on drugs. So I would enjoy life in two different perspectives. I would enjoy love, like I guess you can say love.
Yeah.
In a drug-induced way, or in a drug-induced way, sorry.
Yeah.
In a non-drug-induced way. So that's how I did it, enjoy it.
And you really thought we were weird.
I loved it. I am weird. I enjoy this.
Shit, embrace the fucking weird. Fuck it.
Dude, I embrace this to the max. I still
to.
embrace it. Even at work, I laugh with the guests all the time as much as I can. I try to get them drunk almost all the time.
Hey man, like I said, when we worked at the same hotel at the time at fucking Somerset Suites,
yeah,
like I would fucking if there was a fucking homeless on the fucking property, see, I understand why they're fucking homeless, whatever, but at the same time, they're not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So since there's no fucking rules against fucking cursing the guests, I would always curse at the fucking homeless all the time. Like I'll be like, you know what?
You know what though? It's a vocabulary. You have to be like, hey, what's up? It's kind of like being a baseline. Like, hey.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
No, I know.
I try to be very polite to the fucking homeless all the time, but they will always piss me off saying some racist shit.
And you see me what I've done.
They have a baseline that's not the same as everybody else's though. You have to be like that.
You're not in the same linear equation.
It's true.
Yeah. Like they would always okay, I don't care being called a fucking peanut. It doesn't bother me. But the thing is,
insulted you.
The people, they say it in such an aggressive way where it's fucking very offensive, and I'll be like, you know what, man?
I feel the same way when
it's time for you to fucking go. You got to get the fuck out of here, or I'm gonna call fucking police.
And it is integrated into our blood system or our genes to try to help people. I've done it myself.
Yeah,
I've worked in the hotel. I've left. I actually helped a father and their 2 kids sleep at the hotel for free. I told them straight up. It's like, remember?
I remember you.
Yeah. So I let a father and 2 kids sleep for free in the hotel. Told them, just to let you know, there is breakfast at social time. You grab breakfast. If they do ask you questions, just tell them what room you are in, and nothing will happen to you. So
That's it, yeah.
And I let them do the same thing with a couple other homeless. I let them stay at the hotel for free. because we are
It's a courtesy you
courtesy
provide.
and we are human.
Yeah.
We are, I guess, brother and sister trying to help each other out.
Yeah.
I can't, like, I myself put myself in his perspective, where like you're our father, you have the mother or well, actually, according to him, his girlfriend kicked him out and his kids. So I'm like, you know what? That's pretty fucked up. I've been in your situation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let you sleep in the room. I don't care. Like, you sleep in a room. If I get fired, I don't give two shits. At least I know I got fired for trying to help you out and then retaliate against the fucking system. So fuck that shit.
Especially like that hotel we worked at before.
Yeah.
It wasn't super expensive. Like anybody could go in there. Like they fucking panhandle like fucking for a week straight. They could afford living staying there for like at least a day or two or some shit. You know.
Of course.
But half the time because I was security at that hotel and I would deal with like a lot of crazy shit. There's this one time we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
There was a guy. He was just like he got dismissed from the hospital because there's a hospital behind the hotel.
I remember you guys have Sharp right there, right?
The Sharp.
That's a hospital. That's a pharmacy I used to work for. That's why.
and Vibra is like across the street.
Yeah, you guys have Sharp and Vibra and
That's right.
Medical Center Pharmacies. What's up?
Yeah.
So there was this guy. It was like me and my other coworker. He was working front desk, and the thing was he was fucking on the first floor.
Yeah.
Like we're in room 117, and there was a lady in room 118.
Yeah.
And this guy was outside of his fucking balcony because the balconies are connected.
Yeah.
So he could easily go to the other room. So he started knocking on that fucking lady's window.
Yeah.
So he got a noise complaint. This lady was fucking just like really pissed off. Like, yeah, there's some guy knocking on my window.
Yeah.
Okay. So I go outside. So I go to room like 115 to see where he was, and he was outside on the balcony, like checking for dirt on the fucking railing. So I go out and I'm like, man, you can't be doing this shit, man. We've told you before, you at the front desk looking for dirt on the fucking granite.
Yeah.
And there's no dirt there. That's just the fucking way it was designed.
Yeah.
So there's no dirt there. So stay in your fucking room, don't leave. So I go to his room. I walk him back through his sliding door, and he had all his medication laid out on his fucking table. And I'm like, alright, man, just stay here. You don't have an issue. Otherwise, I'll call police.
Yeah.
That's it, you know? And that whole night, he didn't do shit, so... It's one thing when you have a hotel that's close to fucking any hospital.
You know what, though?
Yeah.
I used to work for the hospital, actually. And I worked with... Okay, I'm the person who worked with the specialty drugs and addicts. That's what I worked with. That's what I took care of for that, like, pharmacy. And I remember one of my patients, I was like, dude, I can't, like, I talk to them all the time. These fools, like, always want to get their, like, pain medications. Okay, there's California laws against pain medications, like, to get them early. Yeah. So I'm telling my cousin, and she's like, oh, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, hey, have you seen the pony? And I was like, no, I haven't talked to him in a while. And she's like, oh, hey, Pony works for that hotel. I was like, how do you even know that hotel? She's like, that location. And I was like, man, but I mean, like, I think it just takes me back to my love of people and, like, actually knowing, like, some people are so into, like, their sickness, so into their darkness, like, they're not going to see past it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their fucking demons, and some people just can't look.
To me, that takes me back to my own place. Like, everyone has their problems.
I believe,
you know?
I believe myself. I believe in love.
Like me especially. Like, I fucking live in my misery. I really fucking do, and that's all I know. Like, happiness for me is like a new thing. Like, when I fucking discover happiness for like a short period, I'll be like.
You know what? I feel the same way.
I'm
the
not
past
used
3
to
years
this,
of my life have been a new world.
Yeah.
I can't help myself.
And when I have that
It's
happen,
true. I'm like, what?
yeah.
Oh my god.
And when I have that happiness, I'm not accustomed to it. I'm not used to it at all. It's like I'm almost like I reject it. You know, like it's because I was so fucking used to being in my misery so long.
I feel like that's most people, dude.
Yeah.
I see what you
That's
mean.
so like personal.
It took me a while to understand that. It took me a while to understand that life shouldn't be lived as just trying to make several digits in your bank account.
No, but it's true. Like, honestly, new shoes are new shoes. You can't put on the new shoes. The old shoes, you fucking get blisters.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right, yeah.
Like, new shoes, like,
I
they're
agree.
ready to move forward. And
There you go.
you can't,
Love is love.
honestly, you can't even foresee that. I guess that.
No, and that's what I tell everybody at work. I've told Gustavo, I've told a lot of housekeepers, it's like, we shouldn't live by working so much and not enjoy life as it is. We should enjoy our own family and not several digits on our account. We should be able to experience our own life, because when you get towards the end of your old age, you're just gonna go, well, I've been chasing the several digits that I want instead of like the life that I want type of thing.
Yeah.
Like the only reason why, like even if I was to get a job, like say tomorrow, whatever, like I'm only working because society needs fucking money, and that's
It's
what
true.
just to
Right
live,
off of it.
just to fucking live. But if it was up to me, I wouldn't work at all.
Of course,
I
yeah.
don't give a shit
We
about
understand
working.
that, and it is.
Can I agree with you? I never want to work.
Yeah, no, but it's.
Yeah, like materialism, I could care less about.
And you know
it.
what's funny though? Like, and technically this is funny because, like I said, when I went through that phase where I thought I was possessed and shit, I used to read the Bible every single day, and part of the Bible it does say that we were what do you call it, scolded to live a certain life. You have to live like.
But that's why we rebel, and that's why it was put in a rule to give 10%, because we're like,
there you go.
we don't give a fuck about life. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we realized we had. Okay, my godson is in first grade. He realized he has a choice. So, does anybody want to go to school? No.
Of course not. And we
He
all
realized in like freaking kindergarten, like,
Yeah.
hey, I don't want to.
go
You
to
know what?
school.
No one could actually make me. Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
No,
Arson.
Arson.
So if you think about that, and I learned that I was 18 years old.
And our sin is to work every single day, dude. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Wow.
Because we, in reality, I don't, like we don't want to put religion in our podcast, but in the Bible it does say that the reason that we have to work almost every single day is due to the fact that Adam and Eve did sin. We know that, and the woman has to bear children and go through a pain, and the man needs to. Like,
my certain position right now, we're having patient access week. That means in my department, they are recognizing certain people for being extraordinary at what they do. Okay. I do not believe in religion, but I do believe in God, and I believe in a personal relationship. Anyways, it has nothing to do with my work. I only know that I do not. My first boss is not my boss. It's God. That's the only person I have a relationship with, and that's the only person I work for. So sometimes I'm like, oh shit, I just talk shit to my boss. And I'm like, oh, why did I do that? But right now it's patient access week, and they're very like adamant, like, oh my goodness, Yesenia, I'm the very last hire they had.
Really?
I'm new. Okay? So they're like, oh, you had the most compliments, you had the most like everything, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I base my life off of gratitude. I'm very glad I have this job.
Yeah.
I have pension, I have benefits, I have everything.
Okay,
I have 401k, I have everything.
Like even when I knew you in high school, like even though we didn't talk too much, like you always had that, like, okay, I could have easily approach you and have a conversation with you, no problem, you know.
See, and I wouldn't have known that, but because
you just
I
have
hate
that
everybody.
very approachable face, you know. You got
No, I
fucking
don't.
Cute fucking smile.
Yeah, have the Joker smile, like, hey, ha ha ha. what's up, guys?
Yeah.
But how is that like trustable to you? In my mind, that wouldn't be trustable.
More
Like,
because
I don't care who
your
you
way of being.
smile.
Okay.
Your way of being.
Like me personally, I
Approachable.
wouldn't think it was trustable, but maybe some people would. That's why I was.
That's why I
saying
agree
that.
with
It's
you.
more
Like,
approachable.
hey,
Yeah.
You're more
Like, hey,
approachable.
Like
No.
if I saw that
What's
fucking
up,
huge
deviants?
fucking goddamn smile over your fucking head, I'll be like, I don't trust that.
No, approachable.
I wouldn't
Like,
either.
You are
Yeah.
approachable.
Yeah.
No,
And I feel like I'm not approachable because if I knew myself, I'd be like, oh my goodness.
but you should understand because you
super
are
awkward.
approachable because you've been approached by a lot of people. Like,
Yeah, but I'm always like, hey, listen, this is what you gotta do. You got a choice. No, but it's honest. I'm very honest.
Yeah,
I
which
cannot
is
help but
good.
be honest. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah, it's
hey,
just
you have two
natural,
options.
yeah.
Hey, congratulations.
Be-
It's freaking Wednesday. Hump day. What's up? Now,
Yeah.
you can either
Yeah.
sign in
Yeah.
over there or you can go over here. Both of them, this one will probably take you a little bit quicker access, but this one's like, I will help you now, then you're gonna wait.
But you gotta understand, approachable and respect are two different things too.
It's true.
Yes.
And I'm all about respect.
There you go.
So am
But,
I. So am I.
So approachable and respect.
I'm very look, listen, I'm only respectable because I'm a Mexican who looks like a white woman who listen, smiles.
True.
Like,
you do. Yeah.
oh,
You do.
please help me, sir. You're gonna go to that.
True.
Mexican.
Yes. You're gonna go to the person you feel most comfortable with. Correct.
It's true.
Yes.
And I feel comfortable with everybody.
like yeah, of course.
I'm like, oh, ha, so good. Now listen, you have to wait after 4 people.
Yeah. No, of course. And I do. It's quickly understandable because people do trust who else to look trustworthy.
It's true.
And I guess like what we were talking before in a relationship, it's more you want those type of people who are trustworthy but are honest at the same time. Like
Yeah.
we were talking, even though we did go
Yes.
off the subject, everybody should be themselves. I believe everybody should be themselves. I for a fact know.
I agree.
Yeah, I always put this in
Everybody
perspective.
should be
I tell
themselves.
this to everybody. You want a person who doesn't put in an act. You want a
Yeah.
person who puts themselves in first and never put in an act.
Yeah.
Like I don't do that. I can't do that. I am a person who is of honesty. I am who I am as I am now. As you can see right now.
Yeah.
I do some weird shit, and which is normal. You'll probably like one day see me in the tub and you're like, "What are you doing?" It's like I'm staring at the wall. Type of situation, but it's kind of weird. That's
all it is.
yeah, and technically that's what
It
it
is
is.
what it is.
Exactly, that's what it is. So, but yeah, that's how it should be. I believe that some people who cheat on their girlfriend or boyfriend are the ones who can't the ones who haven't. So the people who cheat, I believe, have not found the right person that they want. In other words.
Agreed.
Because that's what I think. Because if you cheat, then you technically didn't find the person that you wanted first.
And
Right.
you do honestly, if you cheat, then you just don't know yourself and you want something else.
And on top
Just
of
embrace the fact that you just want something else.
I
I
don't-
feel like some people don't. Like, it's just another person.
Yeah.
No, it's you. And you need to continue on your way of life. And stop fucking up
Yeah.
that person's life. Because
Yeah.
that sucks.
It does suck.
As a girl's perspective,
Perception, yeah, which is
they're like, you kind of fucked up my life.
and it's true. It's honesty. That is true.
I helped you so much, and I still get fucked in the eye. Because in the butt, it
Or
might
in the
be
ear.
enjoyable. You know?
yeah. Shit
just
come.
saying.
You push it out, or you don't push it in. But
Some girls like it. I'm just saying. Or boys.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
You do have a yes, that's true. Which is true. But that's pretty understandable. And then I completely understand where you're coming
Yeah,
from.
you have to really accept it. Like,
And it's really
take
fun.
initiative that you cannot, like, fulfill that other person. And if you're not going to, at least take initiative to break that off. And although it may be hard and you may have a problem,
True, yes.
you have to find that other person. And if we all do believe in soulmates,
then you should probably go for that.
You pursue that, and it is a journey, and it is hard, and it is gonna be more than just
What do you
going on a
expect?
website and being like
Yes.
fulfilling that very cheaply and being like, hey, you need to make sure you're not a rapist kind of deal.
Yes, no,
You know what I mean?
completely understable. Yes, I know.
And I believe that because will never talk to anybody online because I'm like, hey, you might be a 45-year-old guy from Wisconsin who wants to rape me.
Oh, middle East, like
Hello,
middle
sir.
fucking.
I'm 13. What's up? You
Well,
know what I mean?
exactly.
Oh, geez.
No,
No.
completely understandable. Yes, that is true. You have. I agree with
You
you.
have to fulfill that.
100% there. But yes, I do agree in those terms where you should strive what you want, no matter what, dude.
Agreed.
There's, of course, there's certain situations you can't, but all the way you have to. You have to fulfill what you feel happy with. You have to fulfill whatever your checklist is fulfilled in. It can be from girls. You can drink the whole rest. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It can be from being the smartest girl ever to she needs to have a so-and-so body or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it has to meet your criteria and both connect. I always believe that in a relationship there should be always communication.
I mean,
No, wait. There always should be communication, listening. That's one thing. Communication and listening.
That's necessary for a girl.
Exactly, and honesty. I always believe this, and then this is will always go through, and then I will never, ever, ever go against that. All those three things will be fantastic. You need to be fantastic. What?
what is that?
He cut the filter out?
Yeah.
Oh.
These are white.
Oh, it hits you harder. Kind of think about it like a blunt. If you have a filter on it, it hits you less. If it's
I would never put a
direct,
filter on the door. Sorry.
it hits you harder and gets you lighter.
Yeah.
faster.
'Cause especially these are from fucking, I don't know where, but they're very light, and I like cigarettes that fucking hit me
It's like
harder.
this.
That right there is fucking pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the same one we picked up at your work one time, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
the one that like hits you harder and makes you not want to do that.
Yeah.
But yes. But like I was saying, like that's the three. I believe those are the three maximum goals in life and in a relationship, not life. Well, life and relationship. Listen, communication, and be honest.
Oh, that's the fucking keys. you know?
That's what I believe in.
But see, the thing is, at the same time,
It's kind of hard to.
it's finding something like that is fucking, like I said,
Dude.
finding a fucking needle in the fucking ocean.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, it is.
It really
It's
fucking
true.
is.
But-
Because I feel the same way with dudes, dude.
But you gotta understand too, like,
But I'm okay with it.
of course.
You know what though? Are you okay with being alone forever? How about that?
I'm okay with that, you know. Like I learned.
I'm really okay with that.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I feel like some
let me-
people have different degrees.
Let me put it in a pretty different perspective before you say anything. Hold on. Okay. So it's like finding the goldfish in between a lot of fish, right?
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
Or how about the rainbow fish?
Either or.
No,
the rainbow
no,
fish,
not
it's
not
really
either.
easy. It's really easy to find a rainbow fish.
Yeah. What?
Yes, it is. A goldfish is not.
Okay, fuck
It's
you.
hard.
Okay, whatever.
But no, okay, whatever. The reason I say goldfish is because gold is what people get attracted to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just put it in that
whatever.
perspective.
See,
Or rainbow. Okay, rainbow or gold. It's like finding. You know how like they say it's like shooting your shotgun in a barrel of fish. Okay. You ever heard of this? No.
no.
Okay. So that makes it easy. That's what they're talking about. That's, you want more?
Yeah.
So it's like talking like that. Hold on. So the way I use it is more in the fantasy world. It's like finding the goldfish in the sea where there's billions of fish, and then finally catching that goldfish. When you catch a fish, you catch like a regular what an albacore, tuna, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, whatever. But you never catch goldfish, do you?
No.
Of course. So it's like saying that it's like catching that goldfish that you want in the sea. In the sea, not in the fucking bowl, dude. If it's in the bowl, of course it's easy to fucking catch a goldfish. It's like fucking. But
No, it's not.
what?
It's hard.
In the fucking bowl.
Depending what kind of fucking
well, of course,
goldfish
if it
you have.
goes around, but
Yeah.
in my perspective, what I'm saying
I
is,
have a freaking heart of a goldfish, okay?
in a fantasy world, I'm saying like if you, in other words, if you catch the right person, in the sea, then you should probably keep it. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course.
So, in that perspective, instead of me saying goldfish or rainbow fish or fucking unicorn fish, what the fuck it is called, or fucking sea lion, I don't know what the fuck you're gonna catch, right?
Mm.
But if you catch the right girl at the right time, you'll probably have the right thing. In other words,
Yeah.
that you can live with. That's what I believe in. I believe, like she said, again, destiny. I believe in destiny. I believe you should be searching for destiny. Sometimes some things don't work out, and then you'll be depressed like anybody other.
Agreed, but
Of course,
I know in
yeah.
my life, I thank God. Hell yeah. Even though I didn't believe in you before, thank goodness, because people suck.
They do suck.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We all been fucked over at one point. I can honestly, I've been fucked over, in fact, and I lived in LA for 5 years.
Yeah.
For one person.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. So yes, I can say that yes, there is certain situations that are really difficult to adjust. Like I am one of those people that it's hard to, what do you call it? It's hard to deal with difficult situations because I can't deal with it because I don't know how to deal with it. I wasn't taught to deal with it, so I don't know how to deal with it. So I become a fucking turtle. I go into my fucking shell and go, fuck you. Okay, I guess smack my shell as much as you want, and I'll still be there, whatever. Instead of running away, it's like like a fucking turtle, like a fucking turtle.
Turtles are aggressive as fuck.
See, I'm not a
But
new
most
turtle.
people don't. But yes.
Yes, but yeah.
Mm.
What were you gonna say?
I forgot right now. You fucking went on. You went too long.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to like be. I guess my Asian culture kicked in for a moment, and I did haiku, fucking.
Mm.
But
That was a haiku.
yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember now. Like, what I was gonna say. Okay, I'm fine with being single.
Mhm.
I've been single for like over
But it's
since high school. But the thing is, like,
That's a long time.
yeah, it is a long time.
No, it is. I'm not
Since
laughing at you.
2000
Holy shit.
2004.
Yeah.
And I'm
Wait,
okay.
wait. You were long, but you had
flings.
There you go.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
did have flings, but they were meaninless.
But they mean
Meaningless.
no. Like, to you, they're meaningless, but they do mean something at the same time because
They took a space and time that actually
an action,
fulfilled something.
some sort of action had to be used for you to have a fling. So you weren't single, but you technically were single for the before the
My
sex, right? That's the perspective. But you were single, not into a long term relationship. Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that makes sense. Timeline, I guess. you
Yes,
could say.
sir.
Okay, no,
Why
keep
not
going.
be
You like being
total?
single, and
Yeah, I don't mind it, but I love the comfort of having, like, just a woman. Like,
Everybody likes comfort though,
Yeah,
but
like
that
either-
doesn't make it good.
either it's fucking somebody to fucking hold on to when
okay,
you're
this is turning
sleeping,
weird.
when you're
No, but it's
sleeping,
true.
cuddling.
Because
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
likes like, oh, comfort.
yeah.
Yeah.
Holding
And I could-
hands.
As a
Shit
woman's
like that. Just
perspective, I
anything
could
like
be
that.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
that's so comfy, yes. Like, fucking get away from me. But I know I'm extreme, so most women would be like, oh, yes, oh, so cute, you know?
Mhm.
Some women will be like, oh, after this certain time, like, cut off, like, oh, I need my space. That's me. I'm just like, oh,
yeah.
I need
Yeah,
my
yeah,
space.
yeah.
Like, we're cool. But that's exactly what I said in the beginning. Like, some people see dating as just fixing a certain time frame.
Mhm.
Like, you know, and that's really, if you want a long-term relationship, it's really getting to know the person. And sometimes you don't like everything.
Yeah, especially this day and age where it's fucking almost impossible to have a relationship like
And
that.
not only that, you've done online dating. I've
Yeah.
never done online
Yeah.
dating. And one time a guy once blocked me and like cut off my server because he said I was like harassing him. But I was like, oh, you're probably 45. I was like joking around. I was like, what, maybe like 16, 15. I was like, dude, I was like, oh, online dating, that's only for like hypocrites, hippies, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Some 45-year-old from Wisconsin who like is hitting on girls that are 15-year-olds old. Seriously, he cut off my server. And that was like dial up. You know what I mean? Like, oh, when you cut off dial up, that also cuts off your phone line.
I gotta go, guys.
It was serious. It was serious.
Gotta go. All right. So I guess we cut it short.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's it for now. We're at an hour and 55 minutes right now. So once again, this is Ziggy.
This is Pawnee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys have a good one. Thank you for being with us today.
Yeah.
Peace.